Alright, hello everyone, it's Bungie from everyone bound, and the Prestige mission that was released last week came with more than just an extremely atmospheric homage to an abandoned Cabal ship. It also confirmed to me at least, that exotics with random rolls are not just a one-time thing, but a whole new addition to the exotic ecosystem. Which is weird to me, because I feel like that's kind of a big change, and nobody's really talking about it. So I just kind of wanted to make a really short commentary, and ramble about the idea of random rolled exotics in Destiny. And ramble in the loosest terms, because it says still scripted. So I know that when the Hawkmoon first came out and the random rolled perk slot was shown, people were not very happy about it. Not saying the entire community was up in arms about it, but some Destiny players I personally follow on Twitter were not exactly pleased. And I kinda get why. I mean, it takes away the whole point of exotics. They're supposed to be these unique weapons and armor that have been custom built by Bungie to either be the best of its kind, or the final piece to bring your build together. Now, has this loot dream been fulfilled in recent years? Not entirely. I mean, there are exotics that genuinely feel unique, like the Ruinous Effigy, a weapon I still unironically think is one of the best made exotics in Destiny history, but then we get dud exotics like the Traveler's Chosen or Bastion, guns which are cool and fairly unique, but not very exciting on the gameplay front. So giving random rolls of the less exciting exotics does seem like a good short-term fix for the exotic chase that has basically been non-existent since Destiny 2 launch, Forsaken, your nostalgia may vary, which is why I personally really turned around on these exotic changes. It's great that they're doing it on only certain exotics, and for now, only exotics that are vanilla kinetic workhorses. This is also kind of off topic, and I have no idea if this is intentional, but I love the fact that the first exotic to get random rolls was the exotic that was known in Destiny 1 for being a slot machine with a trigger. But that was just a funny thing I thought about while making this commentary. Back on topic though, these two weapons are, while unique, still just normal ass weapons. The Hawkmoon doesn't track enemies through time and space to make sure your shot always hits, and the Dead Man's Tail doesn't leave a puddle of taken juice on the floor wherever its shots land. Yet even though they don't have a lot to show for themselves, why do people still use them so much? Well, in the case of the Hawkmoon, I believe it's for nostalgic reasons and the fact that it's a 140 hand cannon, which is, or was, I can never keep track, meta. But what about Dead Man's Tail? Well, I believe that it's used a lot straight up because it's just fun. More importantly, it's fun to shoot. Not because of the abilities it gives you while using it, just because it's fun to pick up a Dead Man's Tail and just bip a few dregs / guardians in the Crucible. And that's why I think random rolls work so well on it. Because the base itself is so structurally sound that adding some personality through your perk choice makes it even better, like icing on the top of a cake that can shoot bullets. This random rolled exotic trend could easily help bring old exotics and new ones into the meta fold, much easier than just making our exotics more gimmicky. Like imagine a random rolled Suros, or Last Word, or Kvashtov. Assuming they have good perk pools like the Hawkmoon and Dead Man's Tail do, this change could shove way more exotic variants into the metas, which in my opinion is always good. I know this is a really short and kinda cluttered commentary, but I really just want to see more exotics in play in Destiny again. I feel like unless it's a heavy, you almost never see them in the wild, and while I don't think this will be the be-all end-all fix with the lack of variety, I still think Bungie could add on to this and bring the yellow shine back to even the most unloved exotic. But anyways, this is Mr. Punkwist from everyone bound, signing out. I will see you guys next time. Actually, P.S. Please, for the love of God, bring back a Fabian strategy as a random rolled exotic. Holy shit, I would love that. I'm not even a Titan main. I miss that weapon so much. Alright, now we're gone for real.